Well, hello guys and gals, and welcome back to another edition of Construction Simulator with me, your old buddy, Mr. Moose. And we are back here on our shop yard, ready to get started. Today we are going to be taking a job for the city. We are going to be putting in some lights. If we go over to our jobs, special jobs, we've got this one right here that is floodlights, and it lets us use our mobile crane, and that's what I've been wanting to do. So we're going to take this job. It starts with us talking to the foreman. Then we've got to go get some floodlight elements from the steel mill, and then we'll bring those over and put them into place. So let's accept the contract and we will get started. So the first thing we got to do is talk to the foreman, and I imagine he is up top. Let's go get our mobile crane. Where did I put the mobile crane at? There it is. It's way over here. So anyways, while I am doing this, I've also got my hired help working. He is doing this job here. He's doing a large townhome, making us a little bit money. So I've got him doing that contract. As always, got to keep him working so we can keep bringing in that money. We're up to 4 million now. So anyways, welcome back to Construction Sim. It has been a while since we played. As we've been focused more on ATS. So we need to go over to job site 1. I'm guessing that's where the foreman's at, which that's going to be all the way over here at the sports park. And that's where our contact person is. So that would be where our foreman's at. So let's go ahead and close this out and we'll head that direction. Let me remember all the controls. I will say I loaded into the game again today, and once again I had to go through and configure every single button for the game on my joystick and my G27, which that's really getting old, having to do that every time. It's painstaking. It takes probably 15 minutes to do because you have to do every single vehicle, and yeah, so kind of gets old. All right, let's get across here and get headed on to the job site. All right, come on, car, get out of my way. I got work to do. I got places to be. Man, you guys are as bad as the cars in, well, I don't know. You're better than the cars in ATS. You actually go once there's a clear. All right, here we go. Driving these little trucks. Boy, this is weird driving these after you drive ATS for a week. Alrighty. So yeah. Gonna be a good week this week. We're gonna do some construction sim throughout the week, some farm sim, some ATS. Try to get back into a regular schedule this week. I mentioned it in my live stream on Saturday. My goal for this week is basically to have a video every day that is 30 minutes to an hour, and then also have a live stream every evening beginning at 6 o'clock. And that'll go for 2 to 3 hours usually each night, and then we'll have the real long ones on the weekends, and then each day you'll have the archive from the previous live stream if you're not able to make the live stream. So that's going to be the goal. And as I said in Saturday night's live stream, I'm pretty much done with the whole notion of trying to be able to accommodate everybody's schedule. I wanted to try to do it. I wanted to do some live streams during the day and, you know, be there for the people who lived over in Europe and everything, but it just wasn't working for me. And at the end of the day, I can't kill myself to do all that stuff. So I'm going to focus on doing one thing and doing it well. So the schedule moving forward is going to be live streams daily at 6 p.m. Some sort of like video during the day, 30 minutes to an hour long. And then on the weekends, we'll do the longer streams. On the nights when I stream with Alex and hashtag blame Dan, those nights I'll do like a 2-hour live stream at 6, and then I'll take a break and come back and stream with Alex late night and do the late night stream with him. So that's the game plan for now. But we're going to try that for a little while, see how it works out. Some adjustments will be needed, but for the most part, I think that's going to work for us. So that's going to be my goal anyways. I am having a little sinus issue today, so periodically you're going to hear me just mute the mic. And there'll be a couple of minutes of silence or whatever as I take care of that. But not to gross you out or anything. It's just one of those things. Anyways, the weather can't make up its mind here. It's either hot or it's cold, and it's never just a constant medium in between to where you can enjoy one or the other, you know. I'd rather it just be cold or be hot, not up and down. And unfortunately, every day it's up and down here. It's like miserable. What are you doing, car? Are you turning or not? One thing about the AI in this game, they don't yield to you. You can't pull the old nudge the nose out into the street thing and hope they stop. They'll pretty much run into you. All right, so we're headed over to the job site. We're going to talk to the foreman. He's going to tell us we got to put the lights in. And what we'll end up having to do is go get the semi truck, head to the steel mill, pick up the lights, bring them over to the Sportsplex. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of driving involved in this. And as you guys know, I'm typically one of those people who likes to make the videos about a task and not about a time limit. But I've come to realize on these construction sim videos, it's going to be more about doing whatever I can do in a certain period of time, and then coming back and finish. And so we'll try to get as much as we can do in an episode, and then we'll have to, you know, take a break at a reasonable spot and come back and work some more with it. So. And all the driving that is done in this, I don't like to do a lot of editing, so the driving and everything that's going to be done, I'll try to like do some driving off screen and set everything up, but then take care of the rest of the stuff. So here's the foreman here. We'll talk to him. Mr. Moose, have you heard? First team of Fox Hill Athletic Club has finally moved up, and now look, another job for us to do. Okay, whatever. Who still expected that? Blah, 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 blah. What needs to be done? The facilities are great and in great shape. True, it's very well done. In that case, several games in the coming season are scheduled in the evening, so playing on the field needs floodlights. They've already been manufactured at the steel mill and are waiting there to be transported. All right. Excellent. I'll be on my way then. All right, so that's it. We've got to go get some floodlights, bring them over, and we'll put them in place. You can see a little post here where they're going to go. So that means we need to jump back and get the semi and go pick those up. I'm going to go ahead and do that here. So I'm going to tell my construction worker, though, to get started on the next phase of his project so we can fade to black and do that. And then we will jump into our lowboy truck. And we'll head to the steel mill to pick up our floodlights. I really wish this game had track IR support. It would make life so much easier. Because after driving so much ATS, getting in the cab of one of these, I keep finding myself turning my head left and right wanting to look around, and it just doesn't happen. I don't know why I'm sitting for the green and white. I just am. It's like I've said before, guys. You know, there are times when I play this game and I'm not yakking on the microphone the entire time, and I'm just playing the game to have fun. I tend to not make nearly as many mistakes because I'm focused on the task at hand and I get it done. But when I'm doing the videos, I'm trying to like think about things I want to talk about. What can I talk about? What's interesting to talk about? You know, or thinking about reading. If I'm doing a live stream, I'm reading chat and stuff like that. I make a lot of mistakes, and you know, it is just the nature of the beast. All right, so we'll head on over here. But yeah, I find myself when I get into these trucks, and I even noticed I was doing it in Farm Sim Saturday night when I was recording that. I kept looking around all the time, and I was getting really frustrated with it. I may take another stab at putting in the old track IR into Farm Sim, but I just, gosh, I gotta say, I'm, you know, dealing with the whole virtual joystick thing is not my idea of fun. You know, thinking about it, that's the one thing that needs to go into Farm Sim. If they don't change anything else in the upcoming, you know, Farm Sim 17 thing, that's the one thing they need to put in is support for Track IR or Tobii IX or whatever, some sort of VR support, because we're headed that way. We're headed to a, you know, virtual reality state. So come on and add support into it, because you know, that's one of those things. All right, so we need to rent a trailer. So we need to return a trailer too. Let's return that while we're here. All right, so trailer returned. Rent a new trailer. Why did I just return a trailer and then re-rent it? Because the trailer that was rented was over at my place. So load 1, load 2. So we need load 1. There we go. And we'll jump into the truck and we'll go grab load 1. Get that over to the facility, and then we'll come back and get load 2. I imagine load 1 is like the poles and load 2 will be the lights. Or it could be completely wrong and load 1 is 2 poles and load 2 is 2 more poles. All right. Ooh, backed up too far. Couple. There we go. Raise up the... Oh, what was that? What is going on? I should be raising with that and that. Oh, come on, game. Let's see. Options. Key assignments. Reset should not be there. Reset should be that button. So let's click that one more time and make sure that's right. Close. Now that should, yay, things work right. Yeah, that's what happens when you have to reset buttons every time you come into the game. You do little things like miss one thing, which is reset vehicle. And yeah, it basically keeps all of my key assignments, but what it does is it flips my controllers around, and it says that all of a sudden that joystick 2 is joystick 3 and joystick 3 is joystick 2, and basically it flips all my controllers around. And I guess a solution would be to crawl under my desk to my computer and re-plug in all my joysticks into different slots, or, you know, But the real issue is a lot of the times my right joystick and my G27 get messed up, and I don't know that I can flip that with a simple unplugging of the joystick slot ports and putting them in different USB ports and fixing it. I don't know what would happen there, so I end up just having to unplug and replug everything in, and it gets old. I mean, I just have to go through and reconfigure everything, and it gets old. I don't know why I said replug things in. Ooh, not enough coffee. Anyways, hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day. It's you and your significant other had a little fun, huddled up with each other or whatever, did something special for one another. We did a dinner at the church, and I grilled chicken all day long, and I grilled a lot of chicken all day long. But it was fun. It was fun. All right. I don't know, third person on this for the driving just isn't that cool. Oh, I just ran over something. Oops. Let's get first person. I like the first person view. Come on, car, make the turn. I can't turn until you make your turn. All right. Off we go. So this video will be going up Monday morning for you guys to watch. Monday night we'll do some Manchester on Farm Sim. So I hope you guys will tune in for that. We'll start around 6 o'clock. And yeah, get back into Manchester Mondays. Alrighty. Here we go. Rolling, rolling, rolling. All right, so where are we going to set up to do all this? We got 4 poles we got to put into place. I'm thinking I should be able to put the mobile crane like halfway in between 2 of them and set them up. I should be able to like get the mobile crane to hit both of them from one spot, and then go from there. All right, so into the mobile crane we go, and we'll head over here. Yeah, this would happen in real life, right? Yeah, this wouldn't crush the track and do tons of damage. Nah, this would be spot on legit. Nah, I don't think I can hit them both. I think I'm gonna have to like set up, put a pole in place, and then put the next one in place, because it does not look like. No, you definitely can't do 2 from one location. It's gonna have to be 1 at a time. Our track looks good though that we built. All right, so we'll go ahead and set up here. We'll get our outriggers put out. Those set up. Go ahead and get into our crane position then, and we'll start raising our boom, and we'll start pushing the boom out as well. Make sure that we got the distance to get to where we want to be. Yeah, I think we got plenty of distance now. That looks pretty good. So let's just check out our views. What our angle is like. That's all right. We'll get away with it. Oops, we left tire tracks on the track. Tracks on the track. Not good. All right, so let's bring this guy over here. The truck on the track. Yeah, this is legit. Open up the trailer so we can access it. And then we'll get back in the crane. Come on, crane. All right. Start rotating over. Boom through the tree. All right, let's get to first person view. And we'll do all this from the cab. All right, start bringing our hook down. I'm gonna bring my boom up a little bit. I don't see a ball. Change over to the hook view so I can see where the balls are. There they are. They're right in the front. Now that I know where they're at. Stop coming down. Oh, stop coming down. Stop coming down. Dude, what is going on? I'm not even touching the control and things are just moving. All right. This is going to be a challenge then with things just moving themselves. There we go. All right, we are over the ball. Or we're in the general area of it. Hook up. And we'll raise up. And we'll bring our hook on up. Yeah, it's like my one of my controllers wants to walk a little bit on me, and I guess that's what I get with some cheap controllers sometimes. Economy controllers aren't the best for staying calibrated all the time. All right, so with that lifted now, we'll slowly rotate. I probably should have pulled the trailer right over next to where the actual piling went, you know? This is what you get when you don't lift for real in real life. Probably would have been better to back the trailer right to where you were supposed to be placing this, and then actually do the lift and not swing it like so. But you know, that's what you get when you hire an amateur to do the job. You get amateur results. I'm not an amateur, I'm a pro at this. All right, so we lift that, move her into place, and bring it back a little bit, hook up. I think we're a little bit too far out probably with it. There we go. Hooker, we're done. All right. All right, so we'll bring that hook back in and we'll boom back in. Get the whole thing coming back down so you guys can see that. And then we'll bring our boom down, lock her back into place. Go. That should get us back here. We'll retract our stabilizers and then we'll reposition for our second post to put in place. pole, post, whatever you want to call it. All right, so with that done, back up. All right, and we'll head over here. And we'll reset here. Let's go ahead and put out our stabilizers. This game is so cool. I mean, I really do like it. I have a lot of fun playing this. All right, so go ahead and raise our cab up so we can see what we're doing. Bring that up. Get a good angle on this boom this time. And let's get our camera up so we can see what we're doing. And then we're going to push out our boom, so we're getting that out. And we'll go ahead and lower our hook so while we're doing that, get it coming on down so we can see when we're in the general area over there. Probably pretty close at this point. Switch our cam view so we can see. Oh no, we're not even close, are we? There's our little yellow hoop there that'll let us know when we're over the general area. So that's about right there. So we bring our cab back down on our guy so we can see a little bit. All right, so let's jump out, go get the trailer. We'll bring the trailer over here and put it real close to where we're supposed to be setting the pole this time. Let's see if we can do this right. This will be interesting. I did not attach the load, so hopefully that thing's not going to roll out of the back of this thing. Pull that around here like so. See if we can back her in there. All right, that's close enough. Come on. There we go. All right. Cab view so we can do this somewhat properly. But again, you know, you would have a spotter when you were doing all this stuff. You wouldn't be doing it as a one-man band. But for the sakes of the video game, we're doing this all by ourselves. That looks like that is on the wrong side of the trailer, so we'll boom up. There we go. Pull our hook down a little bit. Now we're on the right side of the trailer. We're actually a little bit in front of the trailer, so we got to jib out a little bit or boom out. Guess there is no jib on this, so. All right, I'm pretty close right there. I'm just gonna slowly boom down. At the same time, winch up a little bit so that my hook's coming up while my boom comes down. Otherwise, the hook would go into the trailer as I boom down. All right, so now we can slowly start to boom up, and I'll bring a little winch up. Bring us up off of the trailer and slowly rotate while I winch up. So that we stand it up off of the back of the trailer. and then pick it up. It swings forward a little bit. Here we go. All right. Get her lined up in the general area. Pull up with a boom a little bit, and then we're going to start pushing out and winching down. Boom down a little bit, get to where we need to go. So I think I'm all the way extended all the way out at this point. So now it's just a matter of, oops, maybe lift a little bit. Hopefully I'm positioned enough so I can get all the way out there. There we are. There we are. We're in the right place now. Pick up and let the bottom swing out where it needs to be. And then we'll set it in place. Yeah, I'm a little too much of a perfectionist. I know that. All right, rock on with it. So that gets us placed in. We had our boom way high. All right. All right, so let's scope that in. Telescoping back in. Got a winch up. Telescope in at the same time. So there doesn't go to the ground. Go ahead and winch up some more. Now I can telescope in some more. Start booming down. There we go. Rotate my cab back down some. All right. Get that to lock into place. Finish rotating the cab all the way down. And we are good to go. Let's see, what do I need to do? I need to pull up the stabilizers. Pull those in. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button again. It's not the view button I need. It's the mode button. There we go. Change modes. So let's bring in the stabilizers. There we go. I'm getting it. Man, I'm a little rusty. It's been a while. All right. Change views back to first person. We'll back up and we'll reposition this guy for our next load of pipe to be put into place. All right. Roll in, roll in, roll in. All right. So we'll bring this guy over here. There's a fence right there, so I don't want to get into the fence. So we'll go ahead and set out our stabilizers. Get those coming out. Oh, that's so cool. I saw the stabilizer move in the mirror. That's neat. Yep, that's good right there. Change into, let's see, change back into crane mode. And we'll go ahead and start booming up. And I can tilt my cab up. That is so cool. Man, you got so much control on this thing. All right, so now that I got it, the boom up a little bit, let's see if we can zoom back so we can watch the. So now I'm going to jib out and lower my winch at the same time. Start getting my position so I know where I've got the reach to get it in there. And at this point, that's just about right there. So at this point, I know I've got reach, so that's in a good position. And now we just need to go get the low boy. I'm not going to run all the way over there for the low boy. Jump into the low boy truck. All right, and to save a little bit of time, we are going to jump Let's see. Let's jump to the steel mill. There we go. Trailers cannot be delivered. Such frustration. All right, then let's do this. Let's uncouple the trailer. And by to do that, we got to put the downrigger down. There we go. And then we can uncouple the trailer so that the truck is free. Now we are going to jump to the steel mill. And again, this is not something I would normally do when I was playing by myself, but because of time frame and time constraints, I'm doing this stuff so I'm not driving all the time on the video. All right, so we're going to get our second delivery of floodlights. And there's no free trailer. Oh, okay. Rent a trailer. Let's return this one, even though we didn't bring it with us. Yep. And then we'll go ahead and rent a trailer. And then we'll purchase it. You know, I wish you could just do all this from one menu and you didn't have to jump in and out and do the return and then rent and then purchase. And you should be able to do all that at once. Especially since they don't actually require you to bring the trailer back. You know, I just returned the trailer from... I left it at the soccer field and just returned it. So, you know. I guess there's a trade-off for everything, right? I gotta get that lined up better. All right. Come on, come on, come on, come forward. Back her up. Bam, right into it. Ugh. Seriously, some of the controls on this are so flimsy. All right, couple the trailer. Jump out, attach the load, back into the truck, raise up the stabilizers. There we go. I don't think I can, but I'm going to try to jump to site 2. Nope, can't do it with the trailer on. I didn't think so. I thought, man, I could knock out some driving here and do that. All right, put my worker back to work. I'm back into the cab. And back to the site we go. I think we're just going to make this into one long video. We'll knock all this out and get it done. And get this job done in one video. Might be a little more long, but it seems kind of like a waste for me to stop now, you know, put 2 poles up and stop. So we'll just keep on going. We'll get this task done, get this job done, make it one video. Because we're pretty close to being done with it. I mean, we really just got to drive back over there, slap 2 poles into the ground, talk to the foreman, get paid. Yeah. And I'm going to pass this guy. Because, well, you know, I'm doing a video and he doesn't realize that time is money, right? Do. All right. So we're rolling on. Get her done. Get her done. Get her done. So I hope you guys are enjoying the construction simulator videos. I really like this game. I've become quite fond of it. It's different. It's a nice, relaxing break, you know. And again, it's a, you know, you work at your pace. It's not stressful at all. And you know, I can do a little bit of it, take a break, do a little bit, take a break. Who's driving this van? All right, car. All right, let's roll. Get back over here to the sports complex, put our lights in place. We'll be done with this job. I find it interesting that in order to put flood lamps up, all you have to do is put the pole up. I figured you'd have to put the pole up and then you would have to put the way to go, car. Y'all see that? The car just totally ran into me. I figured in order to put spotlights up though, you'd have to put like the poles in place and then come back with the whole light fixture bar or whatever, you know, and put that up. Usually the spotlights have like, I don't know, like 6, 12 elements on them that set atop of these masts. Oh yeah, off-roading. Put her in 4-wheel drive, she'll get there. All right, so we'll bring this over here and park it right there. Open up the trailer. Hopefully I can get that out of there. All right, so let's see, we're in this mode. Lift up so we don't hit the tree. Swing around, bring her down. Oh yeah, we'll get this. I think we're in there. We're in like Flynn. Hook her up. There we go. Let's do a little lift. Not actually the way I'd like to lift this. Oh yeah, we're gonna pump the trailer because it's going out through that bar. And no attention to the bar. Nice. All right, rotate around. I could do this from first person, shouldn't I? Da, 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 da. Though I must say, for the last poll, note to self, put the crane so that the cab is not in the way. That would be really nice. All right, so let's bring in our boom. We'll telescope back in. Bring her back down. Bring our cab back down as well. And we got one more that needs to be put in place, and then we're done with this job, I think. Pretty sure we're almost done. All right, so that is there. That is there. Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button, don't I? That button. There we go. And retract the stabilizers. There we go. I just think for stability wise, I want the front of the crane to be there. But I think this time I'm going to set up a little bit different. This time I'm going to set her up different. There we go. We'll set up like so. Put our stabilizers out. This is probably the way you should set one up. Probably ought to do a little reading on how you actually set one of these up. I think you might actually want to have like the cab part behind you when you lift. Right? So that it's counterbalancing your whatever load you're lifting. Maybe I'm wrong. So I'm thinking if you spin it around now like that, and the cab with the motor and all that other stuff stays back there, that gives you a little more counterweight. And plus you have a clear view right here. I could be on to something there. Then again, note, I have never operated a crane in real life, so I would not know. Nothing like this. Cherry picker, yes. Man lift, like a genie lift, yeah, I've operated those before. But never any kind of like crane. Boom crane. Nope, never done that stuff. Alright. We're in pretty good shape there. Yeah, it seems like maybe that's the way you're supposed to operate these things. I don't know. Don't quote me on that either, okay? Moose said you're supposed to spin it around like this, so, you know. Moose doesn't know. How to drive a boat? I know. Hydraulic crane on a supply vessel? I can do that. One of these babies? Never. There we go. Yeah, done a little boom work on the boat. But nothing like this. Look down and we will do our lift. Come to me, hook. Come from the sky and hook up to this big pole and lift it into the air. There we go. Attach our load. And we're going to do this properly again. I'm going to lift and slowly rotate. Oh, I didn't do it slow enough. Didn't slowly rotate. So you should slowly rotate to stand it up and lift it all the way up into the air. I failed at that one. And then swing it back over here. Oh, it's nice to have a field of view where I can actually see. See, I should have done this the whole time. Should have had it turned around to the back the whole time. Bring her down. Yep. We got the green light there. But I like to do it properly instead of just dropping it from the sky once you get the green light. There we go. That's done. All right, what's left? That's 2 in place. Stage 3. Oh no, we have to go get some more floodlight elements. So see, there are tops to go on these. All right. So that's going to be on our next video because, yeah, I'm going to take a break and what I'll do is I'll go over there and I'll get the next element and I'll bring it on over to the site. And in our next video, we'll top these things out and we'll get the tops put on them and, 4 times second floodlight element from the steel mill. Why didn't they give you like each, like, instead of giving you the foundation and then the second tops of it, why didn't they give you like the foundation, the top, like all the segments per pole? That way you don't have to keep repositioning the crane each time. Oh, well, that would make too much sense. Huh. All right, guys. Well, anyways, we're on the beginning of this. We'll finish up in the next video. And we'll get everything, all of it buttoned up. So anyways, thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We've learned at least that we need to position our crane a little bit different. I'll look into that and I'll see how it's really supposed to operate. But anyways, if you liked the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends. That does help me out quite a bit. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I do new videos each day for you, live streams in the evening. So hope to see you soon in a live stream chat. And if not, catch you tomorrow in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.